everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Triple Overtime Podcast. I am one of three hosts, Nick.
I'm Angel.
Dude, and I'm Matt.
All right, and we're going to rock it today. We are glad that you're here with us. Before we start, we want to give a shout out and say thank you to all our military and first responders out there. Thank you for all that you do, for keeping us safe and, allowing us to live the dream here. So thank you to all of you. Also, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel, whether you find us on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever you find us, on TikTok. We are on TikTok. It's not banned yet. So please follow us, share us, all right? We like to be shared. So, spread us around.
Yes.
Spread us.
We're like STDs, baby.
Yeah. Spread us to all your family. That's what?
I like it.
All right, boys. Well,
Dude, before we get started, though,
yeah.
I want to do a little OOTP outfit of the pod.
Outfit of the pod.
Yeah,
I was like, where's
dude.
the P, dude?
So I got I was going to wear my Crocs, but I left them downstairs. But this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a really nice polo.
You look like you're ready for the 4th of July or something.
I know, dude. I like it a lot. It's got an American flag. It's got a girl with some cleavage.
Oh,
and
always a good choice on a
hell
shirt.
And some flowers here. But the most important part are my sweatpants. I don't know if y'all can see them.
Beautiful.
Right here. Green sweatpants with the blue polo. And I was wearing Crocs. And I was going to put my cowboy hat on, but this is it, dude.
It's beautiful.
I just thought it was very stylish of
It
me
looks good, dude.
to put it together.
Out of 10, what would we give it, Matt? What would you give it?
Dude, I'd give it a fucking 9.5. Everybody can improve.
Dude, I'll give you a solid 8.5. I feel like the socks could have been a little bit wilder, but
Yeah.
Dickies.
Yeah, I would say, I could give you a 10, but I know we don't wear fucking black socks in uniform. Good to go. You put your white socks on.
All right. Anyways.
Dude, it's badass. Dude, it does look like Guns N' Roses fucking ran over your shirt.
Yeah.
I like it, dude. I was like, it keeps me cool.
Dude, it looks like it does keep you cool. You got your nips popping and everything. You know what I'm saying?
It's got my nips popping. Shit, I didn't think of that. No wonder I was getting weird looks today
Yeah,
at work.
dude. Yeah, it was like, ooh, he must be
Cold in
cold,
here.
but it's like it's 70, but he's
It's
really
raining.
cold,
It's
dude.
cold outside, you know?
Shit.
Cutting diamonds over here, dude.
Dude, what's got more cleavage, the girl on his shirt or him? I don't know.
I know.
Oh, damn, you've been working out? Shit.
Dude, it looks like The Rock, dude.
God.
I'd wear it, but I don't think I would be allowed to wear that at school. It might not be school appropriate.
Yeah.
What's up? This is going to be your new substitute teacher stepping in. He's just looking there. What's up?
Go meet with some parents, and they're like, is that almost naked woman on your shirt? You got a problem with it, lady? Okay, talk to my stylist.
Why don't you just tell her?
Yeah.
Listen, lady, do you know what she's been through? Are you going to judge her?
Yeah. Are you body shaming?
She's
the
just
print
trying to
on
live
my
her best
shirt?
life on my fucking chest.
What
yeah.
about you, Matthew?
Dude,
Outfit of the day.
um,
What you got going on?
I would see this nothing exciting.
Dude, that's giving me the gear sticking or they stuck.
Hey, freaking I'm stuck. This is dude, just my fucking Carlisle Tools Napa shirt, dude.
Fuck
Because
yeah.
I support Napa.
Yeah.
That's who we get a lot of our cool
The
parts. And shit.
auto shop, not Napa Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Although there is some good stuff that comes.
Yeah,
in
I've
Napa
never
Valley.
been there. I feel like I need a lot more money to get there. They wouldn't even let me in, dude. They'd probably be like,
They got
"Get your tent and get out of
They
here."
got fucking checkpoints on the way to Napa.
Dude, after Martha's Vineyard took a hit, nobody's safe. They're having fucking checkpoints just to get up there.
It was like, fuck no.
They see a
Not
big bus
happening
coming,
here.
they're like, "Turn it around."
Yeah.
Send it to Seattle.
See, mine. I came with my San Diego Padres shirt that's a little too tight because I've grown. So like really got this pouch sticking out. And I got my Padres hat because tomorrow's opening day.
Fuck yes.
I know. I love baseball season. If you know me, baseball is my favorite sport. I mean, I love me some football too.
Great.
Don't get me
Very
Don't
great.
get me wrong. But I grew up playing baseball my whole life. Come from a baseball family. On my mom's side, I love the baseball. I love the Padres. I also love the Cubs. So you'll see me rotate between Padres stuff and Cubs stuff. Some people say you can't love two teams. I say that's bullshit. It depends.
Yes,
It
you can
depends.
love three.
Yeah,
'Cause whoever wins the fucking what's it called? World Series
World
that
Series?
year.
I mean, you can, it's like for me, grew up in San Diego, so always just like grew up with the Padres, But on my dad's side, like my grandpa, he's from Chicago, so he's a big Cubs fan. So we always grew up rooting for the Cubs too. So I just grew up like with the equal love for both. Really, it's not like it's hard to describe. I can't really now. If it was between the two,
Yeah.
I would hope that the Padres would get a World Series, but very unlikely
I
in
like
my
the
lifetime.
Padres. Padres hold a very special.
Dude, I love the Padres. I fucking
Special
been
spark.
a diehard Padres
Yeah. He's got a tattoo on his ass.
since I moved out there, dude.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, dude. I just remember just being out there, like by like first base-ish, and I remember Justin Upton was like in that area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back when they
shit.
still had him. I remember dude, he was fucking good.
Badass.
He was good, and at the time when we were there, was the same time that it's like how it goes through phases, like for like phone apps.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh man, that was when everyone was playing fucking Temple Run.
Oh.
But this was like, for some reason, when this baseball game had come out, where it was like, all you did was, fucking tap. You fucking hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't remember. But it was like you could get players. It's kind of like how Madden does their Ultimate Team.
Oh,
But
what was
it's-
it called? Was it just called like tap
Tap baseball
or something like
I
that?
think. But it was like, I remember like playing it super hard, and I ended up getting Justin Upton on my team, and I was like, I'm the fucking best. We'll go and yard every fucking time he touches it.
Can you sign my phone case?
Yeah. I wish, dude. You're fucking close enough, dude. You could get good ass tickets for like $40.
Hell yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, really? Not anymore?
Dude, they're fucking expensive. Ever since that year or that time was when AJ Preller, our GM, like first came in, and I remember we were all excited because he started making all these like big moves. He was like signing, like he traded for Justin Upton, got BJ Upton. He got Greg Jerko. Jerko. And then we also had Andrew Kashner as our pitcher. We traded for Matt Kemp. It was like all these like big name guys. It was like, whoa, what are we doing? This isn't how the Padres usually operate. And we thought, this is it. We're finally got these like big names, and then we just shit the bed still because we're like, well, this is just what we do.
Everybody thought he was just like Nick Fury assembling the Avengers.
Yeah, and then like a couple years later, they signed Eric Hosmer to what was at the time the like highest. First they had Will Myers, and they signed him like an extension to make him the highest paid Padres player in history.
Damn.
And it was like $70 or $80 million because we were cheap. And then they went and signed Eric Hosmer for like $140.
Oh,
my
my God.
We're like, oh shit, 8 years, $140. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then several years later, Manny Machado was the big one that was like 10 or 12 years, like $300 million, and we're like,
What the fuck?
what the fuck are we? Like, this is not how the San Diego
where's this
Padres
fucking money
operating.
at, dude?
Exactly. That's what we all said. And that's what we're still saying.
Cost
Which is
a-
why they
yeah.
they traded what's his name? Soto, this last year, and let Blake Snell walk and let Josh Hader go to the Astros because they didn't want to pay him the money. They're trying to get under a certain like salary, because there's no salary cap in baseball.
Really? I didn't
No,
know that.
it's not. It's not like in like football and basketball and stuff. Like those teams can just spend as much fucking money as they have.
Damn.
Which is why like the Yankees and the Dodgers are always like big. They're always players in like the market for like the big name team.
Yeah.
For the big name players.
They got all that moolah.
Yeah. Suddenly the Padres became one of them. We're like, what the fuck? This is weird. It's kind of cool, but then it also puts like a target on your back.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's like, fucking Padres, like, you spend all this money and you still suck ass. And it's like,
Damn it.
It's like, you don't understand. That's just who we are. That's the culture, baby. Because you know what? Who needs to win when you walk out of that ballpark? You're in San Diego.
That's it.
We're always winners,
Yeah.
baby. Yeah.
Like, I guess I'll just go to the gas lamp and have the time of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just go on a nice sunset cruise in San Diego Harbor and so whatever. But yeah, dude. Yeah. Baseball season though starts tomorrow.
How do you think the Rangers are going to do this year?
The Rangers. Well,
It'll be all okay.
Fucking good.
I don't know if they'll repeat. Like repeating
It's
in baseball is so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, repeating in any sport is hard.
right.
You know,
Unless you're freaking
unless you're Kansas City,
Kansas City
the
or
Chiefs
the Patriots.
or the Patriots. Yeah, but just
Back in the
like
day.
I feel like baseball
Or the Spurs.
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like basketball it's more likely. Like you had like the Warriors. I think they went back to back, right?
There was those 4 years where every single fucking finals it was,
Was
the
the
Warriors
fucking
and the
Warriors?
Cavs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like I remember
It's like LeBron was in all of them. Steph was in all of them.
Yeah. I just remember like that was whenever they were doing all these fucking funny ass YouTube videos where it was like, oh, NBA Finals 10 years from now, and it's like LeBron's son, Steph Curry, and it's like
Steph Curry's son.
it's like the Finals 11 years, and it's like Steph Curry is with starting his daughter Riley Curry, and then it was like 30 years later, and it was like still the two teams, and LeBron was like a half cyborg or something.
LeBron's the coach now.
Yeah.
I know. No, I think the Rangers will do good. I don't know if it'll be interesting to see because that division's pretty good. It'll be interesting to see like how they respond. And after you win your first World Series, it's like okay, don't come back too cocky now.
Right.
We'll
See.
Of course, the Dodgers are always
Fuck the Dodgers, dude.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Fuck them. They're always they're always up there. But they signed Ohtani. This year, which is the biggest signing. But I know people were like, before we get into the betting scandal, I know a lot of people are always like, oh, Ohtani, like he's like the best player in baseball. Which when he is healthy,
Yeah.
I mean, how many other players can be a Cy Young level pitcher, but then also be an MVP like hitter? The answer is no one else,
Right.
Just him,
Except for him.
So, but how they did his contract, where it was like
That was so weird.
where it's like, what was this? It's like $700 million or something like that, right? Like fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it's all like backloaded.
Yeah.
Where it's like after 2035 is when they pay like 90% of his salary, and
That's
it's like
bullshit.
there's gotta be. I feel like this MLB has to make a rule against that. Like that's just
So-
it's gonna be like another Bobby Bonilla thing where like he gets
What's he
Hey,
getting
you
right
know.
now? Like $1 million?
his like base salary for this year. Now he gets like a guarantee, like he has like a I think like a roster bonus or some sort of bonus, right? But like his like base salary is like $1 million, which makes me think.
Bullshit.
Wait a second, did he take that contract with just $1 million base salary or whatever the fuck it was because he knew that he was doing a little side betting?
Well, he was
Perhaps.
he was like, you know what, dude? I bet you I'll just turn the early shit. I'll just match it. Yeah.
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 That
And
fucker.
you know what? And if I lose it, it's cool. Because in 2035, dude, I'm gonna get paid out and I can go right back.
That's right. I know, but like
Smart dude, but he got caught, so not so smart.
It wasn't him.
Yeah.
It was his interpreter.
Exactly.
yeah, we'll see how that. I
Dude,
know
I
the
hope
MLB's
that-
launching.
I hope he knows that nobody fucking believes that shit.
I don't fucking believe it and haven't really been
No, there's
following it that
no
well.
way he didn't know that was happening.
Right.
It's like, okay, so I haven't read a whole lot into it, so I don't know like the nitty gritty details. But from what it sounds like, is his interpreter was funneling money from Ohtani's account and then using it with bookies in LA to make bets. And it's like, how do you not know where your money's going? That's just terrible
he
finance.
knows. He
Terrible
knows.
personal finance.
Yeah.
Especially when you're only making $1 million.
Yeah. Well, he was making more, but see, that was my other thing. Like with the Angels, he was still Ohtani. Like he was still like the GOAT, and he had Mike Trout.
Oh, so
him
this
and Trout.
this has been going on for
Apparently, it's been going on, right?
a couple of years
Yeah.
at least.
We
But
gotta
it's like-
assume when did he meet his bookie?
Fuck.
He's fucking out in LA, dude.
But the Angels are also LA.
Right.
It's LA, baby.
Yeah.
Who knows, dude? What if he
who
was?
knows?
What if? Oh shit!
Oh.
What if all this is connected to fucking P Diddy, dude?
Oh, damn! And that bridge.
Imagine that. Holy fuck!
Tani was like, "Yo, I'm taking some heat here." He fucking just greased up the fucking the
Holy
dude in the boat. Was like,
shit.
"Listen,
Yeah.
pussy, we better make something happen.
Imagine.
Because these motherfuckers are going to keep asking me questions until they figure out how to speak English.
Yeah, so I need a distraction from the media. So I'm going to cut the power to this boat.
Betting. Oh, that wasn't me. Look at that bridge.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, no, London Bridge is falling down, but
Dude.
it's
And-
Baltimore.
Freaking Joe Biden was like, I used to walk across that bridge.
Yeah. I used to ride the train across that bridge.
It was like, that's not a train. It's not a train bridge.
I've never been there, but it looks like a train wouldn't go across that.
No, it's a road. They
Yeah.
actually had road crews on it.
It was
Yeah.
crazy that watching
That
those
one.
cars that were just like hauling ass.
They were fucking flying, dude.
Well, what the hell do you expect, dude? Well, it was. What is crazy is how far it did fall, like in
Yeah.
both directions.
I saw a thing with like a structural engineer, and he was saying like,
It's 9/11 all over again.
no, he was saying like, it's strange how the bridge collapsed so easily, and then
Yeah.
and, like in the way it collapsed, because he was like, he's saying like the way that the bridge is structurally like built and designed, that shouldn't happen in that way.
Yeah.
And so he was like, that's a little weird, and I'm like,
It
I
did
don't know,
look.
dude.
It did look a little too like perfect the
Yeah.
way it like fell apart.
Yeah.
It was like this part. This
But
side, this side.
it's funny because like I get I saw this guy, like all the conspiracy theorists out there.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's also shit where like I hear it and I'm like, it could be true. I mean, knowing what I know now as an adult,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like the world is fucked. So
Every I saw this thing that was like, if you ever talk to somebody who's a conspiracy theorist, just like take it a step further.
yeah.
So when they're like, "Oh man, dude, you believe that we faked the moon landing?" Oh shit, yeah. I mean, we never went, and that's when we just gotta be like, "You believe in the moon?
Yeah. I'd be like, what?
Oh shit.
It's not real."
Yeah, you believe
Earth
the
is
Earth is flat? You believe that there's even an Earth? This is a simulation.
Yeah.
Man,
Wake
what was
up, dude.
I was watching this movie this one time, and this dude was talking about, they were like in a classroom setting, and they're asking like, what is life? Like, what do you think it is? And some guy's like, maybe all we are is, a tiny little speck that is just like on the ground where an elephant's walking. And the whole time of our entire existence is only the time between when that foot picks up and lands down, and then we're done. It's like, what the fuck?
It sounds like the Grinch, dude. Like when they zoom into like the snowflake where the Whoville
Oh
is.
yeah.
And it's like, this is all we are, dude. Just fucking Whoville and a snowflake.
That's what we are.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Whoville would be a cool place to visit.
Is it real?
I've been there at Universal Studios backlot, and they took it down. So it used to exist.
They took it down?
They
Why?
did because Dr. Seuss is racist.
Oh my
Don't you fucking love
god. You got canceled?
Dude, it got canceled.
Well, he canceled himself. He's dead.
Fuck.
But yeah, they were like,
That's
just
some
because you're
bullshit.
dead, you think you're running away from this
Well,
shit?
yeah, what was it, like a couple years ago? Like they started talking about all those like books that had like racial
Oh yeah.
slurs and stuff, or like like maybe depicted like like certain races in certain ways, and so they canceled certain books and got them out of bookstores and libraries and whatnot. And then at the same time, so at Universal Studios at the backlot in Hollywood, you can take the backlot tour where they still where they actively make film movies and commercials and shows and everything. It's still a working lot, and but they also keep like props and scenes up from like past movies and whatnot, so that it's like not just a bunch of boring old studios where nothing's happening on some days.
Yeah.
So like one of them's like what is it, the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise?
Oh, yeah.
where the plane comes and crashes, right? So like they have that whole scene there, and you can just drive through it. It's pretty cool, So they used to have Whoville, from the Grinch from Jim Carrey, because that's where they filmed it. And so they had the set, like part of the set, still there, and you'd go through and at Christmas time they'd have people dressed up as Who's and someone dressed up as the Grinch, and they'd be doing like a little like singing a song and doing dances. Cool. So it was pretty cool. And then after all that stuff, all of a sudden they're like, we're gonna remove Whoville for new experiences, and I'm like,
Assholes.
motherfuckers.
We know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't remove. That's more relevant to like some of these kids because kids watch The Grinch for Christmas.
Yeah, they were like, listen, the Grinch is the only person of color.
Yeah.
And we're depicting him as a thief. I don't think that's okay. So we're gonna go with A Bug's Life instead.
Lame.
Yeah, I think they just like they put they removed all that stuff and then they just put like 7 cars from the Fast and Furious series.
Hell yeah!
Just
That's what matters.
super lame, dude. Super lame.
They should just have a giant.
But they're
table.
not even like, like the Whoville set is like massive and very detailed. And then it's just like 7 cars, and they're just like driving through. Hey, we got some cars from Fast and Furious. You might.
Oh my god!
And they're like, all right, now going over here, and it's just like you just brush over what used to be such a beautiful set.
And now you got Dom Toretto taking
fucking
shit
stupid.
on it.
Yeah, how dare you?
It's annoying.
I interviewed someone today for the shop.
Ooh,
How'd that go?
You were the interviewer.
It was
You
good.
were the interviewer.
I was the one conducting. The interview.
Oh shit! Where you're like, hey, hello, candidate, so and so, please step into my office.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you have a seat?
Yeah.
I just said,
What's your 5th general order? Who is the president of the United States? You're just interrogating them.
no, they were. It was this female, and it was nice. It was good. Some of the answers I didn't love, but it was just like I remember I was on the way home and I was calling my wife about it, and I was just like, man, I gotta do this interview. Like I gotta interview this person, and I was just like, why the fuck am I tripping out? Like I was on the other end for the first time. So I do feel bad though, because it's like whenever I'm trying to listen and I'm like trying to be real like intently listening, it's like sometimes my face can just like I'll just like stare at her. And this girl kept looking at me and I kept asking her questions, and it was just like she kept just being like, I don't know. I can't remember that right now.
You were making her nervous.
I hope not, but
Shit!
I just felt like I was like,
I mean, you are
Yeah.
strapping young lad.
dude, I'm a fucking moderately strapped.
Did you do the old, like you give her like a water bottle and you're like, would you like anything to drink? Would you like any water?
No.
And then like
no.
if they take it, it says a certain something.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, well, hey, last thing. I want you to sell me this water.
Yeah.
Why don't you just be
Sell me
like,
this
yeah,
pen.
here, do you want to take that?
Yeah.
And they take it and you're just like,
Hmm.
Start writing shit down.
Start talking like dentists do to their
I saw this
negative
thing about
538B.
Yeah, I saw something about like the whole like selling the water thing, or someone was like, it was someone in an interview. I think it was like for like a big tech company, and they're like, why don't you try to sell me this laptop? And then he just like, okay, and he took the laptop and he just walked out, and they're like, what? And then, hey, dude, that's our laptop. Like, you can't take that. And he's like, well, I can sell it back to you for, $200. And they're like, well played. Well played.
Hey, security, get this asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
You're fired. You're not even hired, but you're definitely
Yeah,
not ever.
They're just like, you know what? You're taking the fucking top job. That takes balls, boy.
I used to do recruiting back in my day.
Back in your day. 2
That
years
shit was
ago?
fucking weird, dude. It's just weird.
Yeah.
You'd have some this one dude, I literally gave him specific instructions. This is what you need to bring. This is what you need to wear. It's an interview with me, and then you're interviewing with a hiring manager afterward. Like, this is what you need to wear. Motherfucker shows up in ripped jeans, like faded, like whitewashed jeans, and like some fucking like band t-shirt. And I'm like, fucking tight, dude. So the part of the recruiting phases were that they had to take tests, and it was fucking weird. I don't know why we fucking did that. It was stupid, but they had to take tests. One of them was like a quick math test, because I worked in logistics, so it was like they had to like multiply the fucking miles per fucking gallons of gas that a truck driver would have, whatever the bullshit was. Yeah. And they had to take another test and identify all 50 states on the map.
Oh, shit.
So this dude obviously fucking tanked both fucking tests.
He just shows up and you're just like, pussy. Which one is it, Dakota?
Yeah.
Which one's north?
Where's
Like,
Texas?
Haven't you seen the whole, like, the chef frying the chicken?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that one on the map?
I have
Where it's
not.
like, it looks like a chef. I think you start up at Minnesota and go
Oh,
down.
yeah, yeah.
And Louisiana is like, obviously, his, like, boots. and then Tennessee is his pan, and then Kentucky is shaped like a chicken leg in the pan. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's like that's how you're able to do it.
Yeah.
That dude didn't know shit, dude.
The dude, he was so fucked, and I was
can't
like,
tell you any of the states in between, but
I was like, fucking
I know
leave,
Kentucky.
dude, just fucking leave.
Yeah,
And then
got no chance.
had this other girl, and she was like very young, very very young, and she was like barely 20, and she was like, got done with the interview or whatever, and like the whole time she just seemed like very, not like she wasn't interviewing. It was just kind of like she was just talking to me like I was her bro, and I was like, fucking weird. And then at the end, I'm like, do you have any questions or anything? She's like, yeah. So when do I start? I mean, I can start like on Monday. Like, when do I start? And I was like, you ain't gonna start. Like,
Dude,
You can start walking out
you can
that
start.
door.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Fucking, I don't know, man. Some people are just fucking weird.
Yeah. I've never done like like an interview, like being the interviewer.
Yeah.
But I remember, dude, one of the most intimidating interviews that I've done is I was like, I think it was my third year going into my second year, going into my third year of teaching. And I was on a temp contract at the time with Temecula. So I wasn't sure if like they were going to bring me back or not, you know? And so, but they moved a little slow with their HR stuff. So I was like, okay, well, all the positions are like opening up. So we were pregnant with Anna, I think. And so it's like, I need like to secure next year's job. So if you guys aren't going to tell me whether or not you're going to keep me, I got to apply for something else. So I applied and this interview for Vista Unified, which is the district I grew up in. And so I get in there and I'm expecting like, you know, like in the normal teacher panel interviews are like 3 to 5 people. It's like a principal, assistant principal, and HR person.
Oh my god.
You know, it's like you sit in front of them, and sometimes it's just me, or sometimes it's like me and like 1 or 2 other people.
Okay.
And we do like a panel interview where they ask me a question, and then they ask that person the same question, so on. Right. This one, I walk in, I'm all by myself in a massive room with like 25 principals and assistant principals.
What the fuck?
Just for an average teaching position, like an average special ed teaching job.
Damn.
And I'm walking, I'm sitting there, and they're just all like in a horseshoe shaped, and I'm just
Oh
at
my
one desk in the middle,
God.
and I'm like,
just fucking sweating your
"Hi,
ass off.
everyone." Yeah, they're like, "So tell us about yourself." I'm like, "My name is Nick Shoop. I grew up in Vista Unified, so it's really cool to be back
Yeah.
as a teacher." And this is like so weird. And then like I got a position there, but then Temecula ended up like being like, you know, we want you to stay. So I took Temecula because we lived up there. But dude, that was just weird. I was like,
What the fuck? And obviously you weren't expecting it walking into the room.
no, I was expecting my normal.
Do you know how
like,
it is?
3 to 5, but seeing like, you know, not just like teacher on your levels, like these are all admin, like the people who hire and fire you, you know.
Oh
and
my
I'm just
god.
like, oh shit. And I'm a second year, like I just finished my second year teaching, so I'm like,
So what the fuck is up, y'all?
Yeah.
oh hey, oh dude,
Yeah.
Mr. Johnson,
Yeah.
you used to teach math. Look at you now, big wig. All right, dude. Yeah. I always knew you had it in there, Mr.
Yeah.
Johnson.
They'd be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, no one liked your class because you always gave too much fucking homework, but
Yeah.
Just be
Good
like,
to see you
I
up, the
like
big
his
guy.
moxie.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, dude, that was, I hope to, you know, be doing some interviews. That'd be fun.
That would. It is fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be definitely awkward though.
Yeah, I think the most
Yeah.
awkward one I had was when I interviewed to work at BG, which is where I worked before I worked at the shop.
Uh-huh.
It was like I got interviewed by, his name's Ronnie. He's the one who owns the company, and Ronnie's he's a super cool dude. It's great, but he's an intimidating dude because he's fucking tall.
Yeah.
He's like 6'2" or 6'3". He's a big dude, and it's like you come into his office, and it's like, so sit down. You know?
Yeah.
And he has like just a deep "Great, why don't you come on and sit down?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm so like, what's happening?" And he's got like these.
Why am I feeling this in my groin? Oh shit!
I should be ashamed of it, but
you
no,
stayed.
I love it. No, but it's like, you sit down and it's like he's got these like leather chairs that you sit in, and it's got like fucking wall to wall with like deer he's shot. So you have all these like dead animals in there, and he's just like, "Well, tell me about you." And I'm like, "Fuck."
He's got a fucking camcorder on his hand.
I'm a vegan, and killing animals is wrong.
Please take a seat. This black couch right here.
Yeah,
It's just what the fuck?
This is not a real interview.
Yeah.
And I am not a real talent scout.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just remember like being in that office. I was like, damn, like everything was like so nice. It was like mahogany wood, like
Shit.
leather chairs of dead animals. I was like, this motherfucker's a baller, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I want to fuck this one up.
Each one of those is like thousands of dollars, dude.
Shit, I don't know, but yeah, but he ended up hiring me because I'm the fucking best, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually ran into him last night.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he was at the Carfest meeting.
Dang.
And, I was like, "What's up, Ronnie?" He was like, "Oh, you're the best. I wish you were still here." No,
No, I don't.
he was cool. He's good. I don't think I've caught up with him probably in 2 years.
Oh. Damn, you've been gone that long already from
Yeah,
there?
man.
2 years? Damn.
Wow.
That's it, dude.
I've
Now I'm doing big boy things, dude.
I've interviewed people too that were way too fucking smart for the positions they were applying to. Like I was like, this dude, super like perfect fucking GPA in college, just graduated. He wrote some put together some study or whatever for the university that got published and like all this. And I'm like, bro, you you applied to like a sales job, entry level sales job, right? Yeah. I feel like I can just talk to people and I can use I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
It's like, dude, you're talking to me.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
So no.
Exactly. I'm like, I did it and I fucking hated it, dude. Don't do it. No, but actually we did end up offering him a position. I don't think he accepted. I think he ended up finding something else, but I'm like, yeah.
You found 2 badass fucking graphing calculators. I was like,
Yeah.
I found something better.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's nuts. I remember I did one interview, like this was relatively fresh from being in the Marines.
Oh yeah.
And man, I'm trying to remember where I was at the time, but it was like I had interviewed the next morning, and it was like for like kind of like a management company that was like, yeah, we're just find people and we'll look to see if there's areas that we can put them in. And it's like, okay. Yeah, but anyways, I had a fucking interview with these guys like 8:00 in the morning.
Oh my
And
God.
I fucking forget what happened the night prior, but I was hanging out with, I think some of my buddies were in town. Anyways, I got fucking shit housed the night before. And it was like, woke up in a fucking panic, got myself showered, cleaned up, suit on, and I'm like, fucking go. I'm like still feeling drunk. I'm like on the way there. I'm like, fuck, dumbass.
God.
So I get there. I'm like, got it, man. Made it here. I'm on time. Got my resume. Everything's nice. I look good. I'm like, awesome, dude. Fucking sit down on the, I give my resume to the lady. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and have a seat. I was like, oh, thank you. I sat down on the couch. Dude, as soon as I sat down, it was like, whoa. Like, everything started fucking spinning. And I was like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I held it together, did my interview. I thought I did okay.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure whoever interviewed me was like,
It's fucking
Was
smell.
that-
but I was so like nice and positive and like I didn't fucking.
Was that one of the like most like awkward hangovers that you've ever had?
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't even categorize it as a hangover because I don't even think
He was still drunk.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of those ones where I was just like, oh, this is being a dumbass the night before, but it was like, we're hanging out and it's like, fucking 8:00. Man, I'm good. Hey, another hour, dude. If I'm asleep right now, fucking 6 hours, I could do that. And then 6 hours turned into fucking 3.5 or something.
Oh man.
Full bottle of
dude.
Rebecca Creek just gone, and you're like, all right, time to go to bed.
Like
I remember in college, I went to like a Christian university, and I was a little bit of like a goody two shoes, so I hardly drank. Like I waited like basically till 21 to like drink alcohol.
Nice.
I know, fucking loser. And so I like my first time ever getting like drunk and having a hangover, just hanging out at some of our friends' house doing, good old beer pong and shit. And I don't remember how many Bud Lights I drank, along with some shots of Fireball. And that was a bad decision. Then I was praying to the porcelain god for a while there, just like puking my brains out. And I was like, so this is what it's like. First time ever being drunk. And I'm like, fuck, this sucks.
Great. Yeah.
This is a Saturday night, okay? This is Saturday. Wake up on Sunday morning real early because I'm also on the worship team at church.
Oh.
And I am fucking super hungover for my first time being drunk. And I am standing up there playing guitar. And I got my buddies in the back just pointing and laughing their ass off because I'm just...
Yeah.
I was loosey goosey, and I was just fucking, like I was
shredding it.
I still kept on with like with the cadence and the rhythm and the beats and everything. And you have your in-ear monitor, so I'm going. I didn't fuck anything up, but I just remember being like, Lord, as I'm playing, jacking off, playing, I'm just like, Lord, I am so sorry. I am never going to do this again because this fucking sucks. I want to puke, and I'm at church, and it's just like it was the most guilty feeling I've ever had. And I just see, my friends pointing, laughing at me, and I'm like, in my head, I can't say because I'm at church, but in my head, I'm thinking, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah.
And then,
wait till I get off the premises.
yeah. Wait till I get back to the dorms. You're all getting an ass beating.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was embarrassing. That was quite embarrassing.
Yeah. What about you? What do you feel like is your first hangover, or maybe your most memorable?
Man, I still
hangover?
hate them. I have a few embarrassing ones, but even till this day, dude, I still fucking hate getting hangovers.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll do everything I can to like prevent it. Like
I'll just like be chugging fucking liquid IVs after every beer.
Yeah. I'll do that, or fucking in the mornings, I just feel like shit, and then I regret fucking drinking the night prior.
Yep.
Until like the next day. I literally go like 48 hours just like hating the decisions I've made. And then I like look back and I'm like, did I say anything stupid? Oh, I think I said something stupid. Oh, they all fucking hate me. And then I just like go on down this fucking spiral. And I'm like, no, nobody remembers. It wasn't that stupid.
It's like sometimes the little things you do, just like your mind makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
No, I remember the very worst one that I can remember I had was I was going through corporal's course when we were in California.
Yeah.
And I had made friends with the Van Fossens. I don't know if you remember them, but he was a
big dude, right?
Yeah, he was in PMO. He was good. He worked his own division. He worked like motorcycle gangs, like all by himself.
Oh,
but
shit.
He was fucking PMO, which is like a police. He was like a police fucking. He knew his shit.
Yeah, I remember him.
So me and Evan became friends because Evan was friends with Mike Acock, and then all three of us were kind of friends together. So it was like Evan was gonna leave; he was getting out or something, and I was at corporal's course, and it was like I was gonna be gone the following weekend, and then he was gonna leave. So it was like, shit, man, we're not gonna get another time to see each other. So we booked one of those little cabins or one of those little huts that's right in like on Del Mar Beach.
Oh yeah.
So we booked one of those. It was me, my ex-wife, and then Van Fossen or Evan and his wife. And man, it was like we just sat out there, and right outside those little Del Mar cottages, they have built-in fireplaces.
Yeah. Man,
we just fucking drank and fucking bullshitted and had a good time. We were drinking margaritas, taking shots of tequila, and man, I just fucking drank. Dude, I drank enough that night that I remember I had my fucking margarita, fucking stout, and it was on the rim of the fire pit.
Damn.
And I'm like, yeah, fucking blah, 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 and I was trying to demonstrate something, and I lose my balance, so I fall directly on top of the fire pit. Right, but I as I'm falling, I realize I'm falling, so I outstretch my arms, so I catch myself like on the outer rim of it, but my fucking margarita goes in, and it just. Caught my sweater on fire.
What?
And I put it out, and I was like, okay. I was like, I
Holy
think that is the
shit.
sign I need to go to bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, dude, that's that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
And then I had like 3 hours of sleep,
Oh my god.
and then I had to get back up, drive from Del Mar to Mainside, to the 14 area, to the track at like 4:30 in the morning. And it was like, hey, because it was this girl, it was her opportunity to pick the day, dude, and it was lunges all the straightaways, and then you had to do like 20 push-ups, run the rounded, and then keep going, and it was like 5 fucking like cycles of it,
dude.
and I'm sitting there at one end like doing sit-ups, and everyone around me is like, dude, you fucking reek of tequila. And I was like, it's everywhere, it's coming out of all of them, dude. I was like, and it felt like someone smashed the back of my head with a hammer.
Oh, dude.
That's the worst I've ever had, and I fucking hated it every single minute of it.
Dude, I'm not gonna say my friend's name just for their own protection, but one time they got so drunk up in college, right? And we're at another friend's house. This is our senior year now. He pukes in the sink, and he's so drunk that he feels so bad about puking in this person's kitchen sink, that they're like, no, let me clean it up. And he's just scooping it out of the sink and putting it in the trash can. No, I got it.
Oh.
He pukes more in the sink, and then, oh no, let me get it. And he's just scooping it out with his hands.
Awful.
I mean, you know,
makes me feel,
It's like, that's fucking disgusting and gross, but it's like,
wow.
I appreciate
feel bad for
I
him.
appreciate the effort.
I think the person whose place it was, that they're like, it's okay, bud.
It's
like,
all right, dude.
pat it on the
It's
back.
fine.
Hey, it's okay.
I got-
Like,
no, I got it. No, I got it.
hey, let's go wash your hands.
Dude.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
No, I'm a good friend. I want to be a good friend. Yeah, dude.
Fuck, dude. I can't tell you how many times I've gone on runs hungover as shit. And I don't even know how I'm like still alive, dude, because like at the time you just feel like a fucking nail going through your brain right here, and it's just like it hurts.
Just keep moving your feet,
And you
dude.
just fucking go.
Yeah, I've had some pretty gnarly ones. But man, there was one time, man, I fucking forget what we were doing, man. It was like Rachel and I were hanging out, did something, man. I fucking drank a fucking truckload at this fucking, it's like Christmas party or something.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, dude, as I woke up the next day, and I was just like, I'm fucking fine, dude. It was like, and I felt like fucking falling down, lost in the sauce that evening, and I woke up and it was just like,
Yeah.
as soon as I closed my eyes, my body was just like, dumped it all out.
Yeah. I know my father-in-law brews, and so one time he back in California, he brewed a good old a Belgian, you know. Ooh. But it was like a real high ABV Belgian. It was like 9% or something like that.
Damn. Almost
10%. Maybe it was 10%. But I remember it was me, him, and Tyler, and we're just like, we're tossing horseshoes, right? Because they had a horseshoe pit, and I kept saying, hey guys, I've drank 2. I'm 20% alcohol. My goal is to get to 100. And they're like, slow down, big fella. 'Cause he had everything on tap, right?
Yeah.
And so I think I drank like 8
Oh shit.
8 pints. And I was like, by the end, I was like, I am 80% alcohol. Oh. And then I ended up like, Brittany drove home, but I think we had both kids were born already at that time. I can't remember. But we have them in the back of the car, and Brittany's driving home up 15 going up towards, our house in Menifee. And I just told her, babe, you got to pull over on this highway.
Oh
She
shit.
pulled over on the freeway, and I just opened the door and just puke my brains, and then I just get back in. I feel so bad because she's got to worry about the kids.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Stumble inside. Like she's got to get the kids out of the car seats and put them in their beds, and I'm just bad decisions. Yeah. So, dude, but I still drink Belgians.
Oh, but at the time when they
Yeah.
were going down so fucking nice.
Oh, dude, my favorites. Well, boys, it's been good so far. Why don't we get into it's that pot of the time of the pod.
Let's get into something a little more intimate.
We got some fancy drinks today.
Oh, so fancy.
So basic,
Yeah,
some might say.
dude, I'm super basic today, dude. Yeah.
What do you got, Nick?
Well, it's been quite a day, and I am tired as shit. Okay, I mean, I got a gout flare up, so I'm trying to stay away from the alcohol because the alcohol does not help with the gout. So I got a gout flare up going on. Work was fucking insane. And then right after work, I had a leadership meeting at school. And then after my leadership meeting, I came home, basically like changed my clothes, and then took Grant to first t-ball practice, which I'm the coach of.
Ooh.
So that was like herding squirrels. Very fun. But man, dude, these kids, dude, they're fucking. I had this one girl, adorable, but she's like, Coach? I'm like, yeah. You're like in the middle of a drill. Did you know that I have ladybugs at my house? Oh, that is so awesome. You know, a bunch of 3 or 4 words. And then like in the middle of another
turn
drill,
2, shut up.
Coach, did you know that my dad has a dirty truck? So do I.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I'm just like, I need something to get me through the night. So I went to Starbucks.
Good old
And I got my go-to, which is nothing special.
3 pumps latte, 3
Yeah,
pumps.
3 pumps, fucking almond milk. No, it's just iced coffee with
nice.
vanilla,
Okay.
some half and half, and light ice. Because if you don't ask for light ice, they just fill the whole fucking thing with ice, and then put your coffee in. And then it's like,
You get like a half.
Then you get like,
yeah, like I get like 4 or 5 sips, and then it's done. So I like to do the light ice so that I can maximize my caffeine intake. But that's it, you know, a little break of the alky today. I was gonna do like, you know, some like twisted tea or some shit, you know, but I was like, nah, I need coffee.
Dude, when I go to Starbucks, I usually get the Pike's Place. Dude, that shit will wire
Dude,
the fuck out of me,
you're,
dude.
You're basic, dude.
I am. I used to not be until.
I don't believe it.
We used to not be into coffee.
No, I used to not be
Or both.
basic.
Dude, I don't believe it. Won't be.
Yeah,
I believe that, dude.
back in my day.
Back in my heyday.
Yeah. Dude, says the guy who wore all the Hollister, dude. And the,
Dude, I wore the
that
Hollister with the-
about
Did you in
as basic.
Abercrombie and
Yeah,
the-
dude.
bitch?
Yeah, dude, with the
Yeah.
Claire's earring, dude.
Did they ever ask you? Did you ever visit the store and then they asked you to be a model there?
Yes,
They were
I
like,
actually
"Hey,
interviewed.
Did you?
Yeah.
I knew it, dude.
They were like, dude, his
was
skin
that-
tone would make that pink pop.
It was so weird, dude. It was so fucking weird. Like I was shopping. I think it was Hollister. Yeah, Hollister, because Abercrombie wasn't as dark, and Hollister was like just fucking. You're walking through a fucking maze, right?
Hey, I can still smell it, dude.
Yeah. So I went in there and I was shopping, and then this guy, I think, or girl, I don't remember, approached me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, hey, we're looking for models or whatever they called them.
Yeah.
Would you be interested?" I'm like, I was only like 16 at the time or whatever, 17. And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. So I had to drive, and this place was like 30 minutes away from my house in a smaller town called Appleton. Well, it's probably about the same size
I
of
had a
Green
friend
Bay.
from Appleton.
Really?
Yeah, in college. Her name
Yes.
was Sarah. From
So
Appleton.
that's where the bigger mall was. We had a mall in Green Bay, but the bigger mall was in Appleton. And so I drove to my interview, and I get there, and there was another person there, and they bring us to the back, and we were just sitting like in this room, probably the size of like this room, like not big. And this
Black couch.
no, it was like yeah. All right, we're gonna need you to take your shirt
It was
off.
definitely about to be a Nickelodeon situation.
Let me touch your abs. Yeah. No. It wasn't like that. But anyways,
We're gonna do a scene so we can get you guys are gonna wrestle each other. Here's some oil.
we came to this guy's or I don't remember if it was a guy or girl, but came to this fucking desk, and like he had they had their fucking computer, and then they had like shit all over the fucking desk, and then they had like this calendar that just had like who was working each shift. And they're like, all right, so what days can you guys work? And then I was just like pointing, like, Monday through, or whatever. And they're like, okay, all right. And they start asking me all these stupid questions. And I was like, bro, like, all I got to do is just walk around and be like, hey, do you need help? No? Okay.
Yeah.
That was it, dude. But anyways, I didn't get the job. But
Well, hey, now you're
dude.
Now you're a
now-
grunt style model.
Yeah,
Exactly,
That's
dude.
what I was saying. Now you
It's
model
a-
for grunt
It's
style.
a circle.
It's a now they're in fucking what's
Yeah.
it called?
Yeah. Now guess what? They're shutting malls down.
Yeah.
Who fucking won?
Yeah.
Who fucking won? Oh, that's funny. No, but come to find out, they had a huge agenda for Abercrombie and Hollister, and they had like this perfect like person that they were looking for. Did y'all hear about that? No,
That was you.
I was not it. Apparently, because I didn't get fucking picked.
Dude,
And I was so
I didn't
bummed,
even get
dude.
asked, dude. So all I knew was I went in there once thinking like I was feeling down about myself, you know, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk into Abercrombie or Hollister, and if they ask me if I want to interview for a job, I know, you know what? I must be pretty good looking. If no one approaches me, I'm fucking ugly. No one approached me, so
They just hosed you down as you walked
Wow.
in.
Yeah.
We got a vagrant coming in here.
Check this guy.
Security?
Yeah, I'm sure he's not stealing shit.
Yeah.
He's hairy.
Yeah, I think if I went in there, they would just be like, "You lost, boy."
Yeah. Well, anyways, hey, what you drinking though?
Yes, yeah. So I started off the pod with, the good old McConaughey's, Citra, and Galaxy Hop IPA.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's fucking good. Y'all seen it before. I featured it on this. And actually, I'm finishing off the pod with the good old San Antonio lager from Ranger Creek, dude.
Oh, the old lager, eh?
Good old lager. Apparently, they've won a lot of like prestige awards. I don't remember them off the top of my dome piece, but
Worldwide.
I think they actually beat the Boston Lager one year at whatever festival they were at, some beer festival, and I was like, "Damn, good for you." But that's it,
Good
dude.
old San Antonio.
Good old San Antonio Lager. I like the can too. It kind of gives you, San Antonio vibes.
It is very San
Yeah,
Antonio.
dude. It's like it reminds me of like the Spurs' Taco Cabana colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
It's
Speaking
just-
of Fiesta,
it kind of reminds me of Fiesta, which is coming up soon.
yeah,
It
next
is.
month.
I have yet to actually participate in Fiesta.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun when you go by yourself, but when you go with a group of friends,
Yeah.
which I haven't done yet, and I hope,
Yeah.
I wish we could do it one year.
I really want to go this year because I feel like this year I want to get more like involved in like the city stuff. Like
Yeah.
I want to really like explore like more of the culture, while we can. So like, Fiesta.
Fiesta.
In October, I want to do
Niosa's
yeah.
fucking insane.
October, I want to do the Dia de los Muertos festival.
Oh,
They do down
yeah?
there because it's like one of the biggest. Some say it's like the best one in the United States.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to do that one too.
We came across it like 2 years ago. We were at the Pearl, and we had no idea that they were having it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all these people were like gathered, and you start hearing the fucking drums beating and all this shit, and then we're like, "What the fuck is that?" So we went, and like these people were all fucking dressed up.
Yeah.
They had the big ass masks, the face painted, and we're like, "Oh shit!" It was cool.
Shit, dude,
was really
we're
cool.
about to die.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
Matthew.
That's disgusting. Well, I am actually kind of finished with it,
Oh,
but I brought over. It was a little Rebecca Creek
Nice.
and Sprite.
Classic.
Ooh.
It is classic.
Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, I was able to got some Rebecca Creek earlier on Friday of last week. Just kind of fucking had a hair for it for the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
So
Little Gucci chair.
a little good chair, dude. So just made one of those as a roadie before I left. But
yeah.
I've already sucked this sucker down. I'm gonna have to fucking do a tactical reload when I get back.
Fuck yeah.
Nice, dude.
I like it.
I know. I'm like, I got Coors Light when I get home, but I don't know if I want it.
Dude, none of it's gonna make you shit yourself.
It makes you shit yourself?
Dude, Coors Light? No, this makes me shit myself.
It's like, damn.
You like to put jelly on
So-
it.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I don't,
I'm very confused.
I'm confused too, but hey, you know what?
I just heard jelly on a can. What's sticking in my butt? What's going on?
It's fucking. So he goes, when I say peanut butter, you say what? He's like,
Jelly.
yeah. He said, yeah. He goes, I say peanut butter. You said, and ladies. No jelly. He said, you like to put jelly on a lady? It's from Talladega Nights.
Oh,
I just watched it the other day.
Oh, man, I got to rewatch that, dude. It's been a while.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Somebody out there got it.
Somebody
And
got
I'm
it.
sorry that
Yeah.
you had to watch us.
I apologize for my
My bad.
awkwardness. It's not thinking straight. Not thinking straight.
Dude, it's the coffee, dude.
Dude,
It's stress. Dude.
It's a lot of stress, dude. It's the gout, dude. All these uric acid crystals.
Just relax,
fucking
bro.
Just gathering up in my joints,
Tomorrow's opening day, bro.
Dude, tomorrow is opening day. don't. Oh, March Madness too is.
Dude, that shit's fucking wild.
Everybody's shit is burned up at this point.
Oh yeah, burned up like game number 3.
Yeah.
You know.
It's always so funny when that
Fucking-
happens because it's like I had a group of people that I used to know that they freaking loved March Madness, and it was like their whole family did it, and it was like before it came out, it was like everybody get your brackets, and it was like
Yeah.
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's fucked. I had UConn winning it all, but I had UConn and Kansas in
Kansas.
the final.
Why would you do that?
Because I was fucking stupid.
You are stupid. That was stupid. I have in my one bracket that is that on ESPN, my bracket that's like got like the best, like points, which is still like shit,
Yeah.
But the one that I've done the best on so far, I have Illinois winning it.
Illinois?
I mean,
Noise.
they are a 3 seed. They've done pretty good. So not that I pay attention during college basketball because I don't. Like how I do is I'll go to ESPN, I'll get to the bracket, I'll be like, okay, so these are the teams that obviously must be good this year. And then, like under each little game, you can hit like preview and it'll tell you like a little snippet for each team. So like what was the result of their last 5 games? And then it gives them like a little 1 paragraph like how their season has been. Like, oh, they these are their key players and they got really hot at the end of the season, or oh, they got really cold and this is really bad, even though they're a 4 seed, they are on upset alert for like the first round. So like I like read them, and I think like I fucking know shit, and then I'm like, dude, I got these, dude, and I'm just fucking just
biff it.
I am ass.
I haven't played. I haven't filled out a bracket since like 2010. So like when I was
That's a long
filling,
time.
so when I was filling this one out, my mind was going back to 2010. I was like, you know what?
Kansas.
They were good. They must still be fucking good. I'm gonna have them going all the way.
I know, it's like a lot of the teams that are typically really good.
Yeah.
Like it's been a while. Like last year, the final was UConn, which UConn is consistently every now and then like pretty good. But it was UConn and San Diego State last year.
Yeah.
No one saw that shit coming.
No.
Not even
That's DSU.
me. And so that. But then like this year, I know like North Carolina is a 1 seed, which is like they're always good. Duke is a 4 seed. They've had a bit off here. Kentucky was a 3. Kansas was a 4. Like usually those are like the big 4 you think of.
Yeah.
Sometimes UConn, but yeah, I know like Tennessee's really good this year. But yeah, I have Illinois. I forgot who I have them beating, but all my shit's busted.
Yeah.
Busty.
Bussin'.
There's what like
Busted, baby.
how many perfect brackets are there? Like 4 or something?
None.
None? No.
No, there's none. They're all done after like a while, like after like the round of 32. Let's see. How many perfect brackets are left?
How many, dude? Put it in the comments
In
section.
the comment section.
Let's see here. I don't want the women's bracket. Does anyone fill out a women's bracket?
Yeah. Put a yeah in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get a yeah.
Let's see here. Why is it giving me the women's?
Dude, because it's trying to be inclusive, dude. Yo, speaking of being inclusive, did you hear that Ice Cube offered that Caitlin Clark girl like a couple million to come play in the Big 3?
What?
So
Why?
You know what the Big 3 is, right?
Yeah.
It's that Ice Cube made his own basketball group.
What
And
the
it's three,
fuck?
and it's 3-on-3, and it's only half court.
And he offered her a shit ton of money.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
offered her
Caitlin
like
Clark?
offered her like $5 million or something to like come play.
Damn. All right.
I mean, she'd be playing against again like ex NBA players, so that would
Yeah.
hopefully maybe settle the.
Should probably make more money there than the actual WNBA.
Oh yeah,
To be honest,
there was none
right?
left. No perfect brackets.
Fucking $5 million to come play. How long do you think it's gonna take her, dude? You have to gather all the fucking coupons that the fucking Lady Liberty give her.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my god.
But speaking of money, the I think
Send
one of
us
the
your money. Oh no.
yeah, subscribe to our OnlyFans now live.
Yeah, we have a GoFundMe for just because.
Just life decisions.
Yeah.
Like to
Go
off my
GoFundMe.
steer
I'm not
lines.
sure what I've done yet, but it's coming.
Actually, I've seen people start like Patreon before, and basically what they do is release exclusive content on this Patreon application, and
Booty hole pics.
booty hole pics, feet pics.
You know, dude, I'm not about it, dude. If I thought that I could get my feet in front of enough people and just keep my face out of it and make some extra cash, I'll fucking do it in a heartbeat. I don't think I have any like discernible features on my feet that'll hopefully tell me apart.
Yeah.
So they'll just be like, "Oh my gosh, this guy with moderately hairy feet."
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Oh, what's up, Frodo? Yeah, Frodo, baby. Oh, yeah.
It's not terrible. All my leg
I
hair,
love me some Hobbit feet.
all my my leg hair is clear, so you can't really see it. It's all blonde. White.
But what else? There was something else that I want.
Oh,
we
P.
wanted
Diddy,
to bring
dude.
up. P. Diddy.
P. Diddy, dude.
Dude, have y'all heard like just the allegations
I
by
haven't
himself?
heard really the allegations. I know there's some. Oh, I know it's like
Dude.
sex trafficking sting and all that, but
It's fucking wild. So let me just start off. So apparently Cassie, y'all remember Cassie, that singer, like back in like 2005
yeah, no.
or 6 or some shit.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Way back in the day. Well, apparently she came out a few months ago and accused him of basically, sexual assault. Okay. And then when she did that, more people started coming out about sexual assault and all this stuff. It's like, all right, well, let's fucking get this dude and get this motherfucker in jail, right? Well, I don't know what the fuck happened, but this dude was still roaming the fucking streets a few months later now.
Does P. Diddy roam the streets now? Does he just roam streets?
I guess.
I think he's got too much money to roam streets.
Around Beverly Hills, I'm sure he runs those streets. But yeah, so apparently what was going on was that Usher was one of his victims, and that apparently he groomed the fuck out of Usher as he was getting, going through fame and everything.
Damn, is that what Let It Burn is about, dude?
Maybe.
Damn, dude.
Who knows?
STDs.
STDs and yeah. And then I saw a video of, okay, so people were saying, hey, you know what? P. Diddy has all these parties at his house, and he invites big fucking names, big artists, and they show up and they get there, and basically what he was doing was drugging them and sleeping with them, both male and female. And if they didn't want to do it, he would offer them money. Hey, you know what? Let's do this. You're up and coming. Let's if you do this for me, I'll give you $20 million.
Little quid pro quo.
Yeah, and I'll give you a Grammy for whatever song we decide to put together. And people were like, up and coming. They want to do whatever the fuck they could to make it. So they would fucking
Sucking dick.
Suck dick, dude. They would do it. And I saw a video of Chris Brown at one of P. Diddy's parties, and P. Diddy had this giant white bed in his backyard. Fucking red flag, right? Kind of weird. And fucking Chris Brown was on top of it, and you could tell he was intoxicated, and he was kind of like falling off, and he fell off the bed, and fucking P. Diddy, dude, ran up to him, grabbed him, pulled him back on the bed, and put his arm around him, and she's like, yeah, like pretending like he was fucked up too, like walking towards the camera, and I was like, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they're just best friends. Maybe like to kiss each other, whatever. But
Pretty normal.
pretty normal. Yeah. And then, dude, oh man, there's just so many fucking stories. When the media was at P. Diddy's house, this car drove by and they're like, hey, I'm actually P. Diddy's neighbor. Whatever the fuck's going on here is messed up. Like, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens here. In the morning, like roughly around 2, 3 a.m., he'll have busloads of kids or underage kids like dropped off. And he's like, it's just fucking weird, blah, blah, I don't know. He's like, I'm just his neighbor. I'm right down the road. And then he fucking takes off. And we're like, what the fuck? And obviously the whole media is like, oh my God. And releasing all this shit. Well, if you rewind the fucking tape, a few months later, somebody was talking about, I don't remember which artist it was, but they were like, yeah, it's really weird. I went to a party there and, all night it was basically hard hip hop, fucking upbeat music. Everybody's getting down, dancing and whatever. And then as soon as 12:30 hit, the DJ spun it to more slow and like kind of sexual, intimate music. And then he's like, as soon as 1 o'clock came around, somebody approached me and was like, "Hey, you might want to leave." And then he's like, "Okay," and he left. But
Right
it's just kind of weird.
Those kids are getting busted. Dude, that's so crazy.
It's so
man.
weird, dude. It's so weird.
That's wild.
Well, so what's funny is like a couple months ago when the P Diddy stuff first started heating up, 50 Cent like reached out because P Diddy has some sort of big ass company, and he was like pretty much reached out and was like, "Hey, I'll buy it from you today at like what the market price was, like for the whole company."
Damn.
And 50 Cent was like, "I'll buy it like today."
He just sold it, didn't he? P Diddy.
To an anonymous donor.
Wow.
But anyways, 50 Cent pretty much made this big long post public and was just like, "Hey, like I'll buy the company from you now before this shit starts and it tanks, and you're gonna pay less." So
fuck, dude.
who knows what happened? But now somebody bought it.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
maybe 50 did it. Maybe somebody else did it. But all I know is when you have that much money,
And you change your name that many times?
you're a creep.
Dude.
I know you're a freak, dude.
Well,
Criminal.
They're trying to tie it to. They're trying to tie some stuff with him and Michael Jackson back in the day.
Jeez, dude. Leave Michael alone.
I know. I don't know.
Him and Macaulay Culkin were just friends. Okay?
Just trying to make sure it didn't end up home alone, dude.
So weird.
Whoa, hey.
But then, Cat Williams came out in the beginning of the year saying shit about him and Meek Mill, and you know how Meek Mill and P Diddy were like actually had a relationship and like were doing shit.
Dude, I'm learning about all this for the first time.
Yeah.
It's
I don't keep up a lot with like all this like the celebrity
The hip hop
drama stuff, dude.
yeah, it's not good, dude.
It's nuts though, but
it's
dude,
not good.
Fucking Cat Williams looked like he has been right at every turn
Yeah.
so far.
Well, then that happened, and then Ryan Garcia, the boxer, came out a few weeks ago talking about all this crazy stuff that the media painted him out to be. It was crazy just how they did with Kanye and Cat Williams and all these people.
Kanye is crazy though.
And
Yeah, maybe.
some of the stuff he said about P Diddy and Meek Mill are starting to come out now, and people are like, "What the fuck? How does he know this?"
He was there.
Crazy.
He's fucking there.
He also was talking about the Illuminati. I was like,
Yeah, the Bohemian Cove or
the
whatever.
Bohemian Grove or whatever.
Grove, yeah. It's just weird. Oh shit, we're in the red.
Well, boys, that we had some great conversations. I mean,
did.
A lot of food for thought.
Today was a good one. Today was a lot of food for thought to fill these hungry bellies, and hopefully you are full now after watching this podcast. Before we let y'all go, just be sure to like, subscribe, share, smash those buttons. Share us with everyone, your friends, your family, your grandmas, your neighbors.
Your mother.
Tell your mother about me.
Yeah, tell the guy at the gas station who, you're, I don't know why I'm talking like this, who's, you give the money to for your dip, whatever, tell everyone about us, because we want to go worldwide, prestige worldwide.
I want to be Mr. Worldwide.
Mr.
Yeah,
Worldwide.
Shave
dude,
my head.
305, Mr. Worldwide.
Dale.
All right, boys. Well, cheers, everybody. Have a great week.
Thank y'all.
So y'all.